Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Tuesday, the 7th of April, 2026. So we'll start with the synoptic and we'll go back to the lunchtime yesterday. And you can see this low pressure down at 960 out in the mid-Atlantic, winding up quite rapidly there. And this high pressure out in the sort of mid of Europe and down into the Mediterranean, blocking this low from getting in. If we run that through, so 6 o'clock midnight last night, 6 o'clock this morning, you can see the high is doing its job and preventing that low from coming anywhere near the UK, and it's pushed it north to Iceland. And by lunchtime today, this is the situation. So we have high pressure across the UK. We've got a gentle southeasterly, easterly flow, and we've got plenty of sunshine. But unfortunately, that's going to ruin the soaring, I think. So here's the sat bit. And what we'll do is we'll just stop that round about now, or maybe just a little bit later. So you can see we've got plenty of sunshine across the UK, and we've got these frontal systems out in the Atlantic. And that's pretty much how it's going to stay all day, I think. Rain radar shows a bit of rain on that front, but nothing over the UK at the moment. The rain forecast, if we run that through hour on hour, you can see the rain itself is actually moving north. It's not coming anywhere closer to the UK. So I think we're going to have a rain-free day. If we have a look at the METAR from Odium, I'll just refresh that just in case they are up and running with the TAF. No, not yet. So we have 080, 6 knots, cav OK, temperature 6, dew point 3, pressure 1022 hectopascals. Just go upwind to Farnborough, 060, 8 knots, cav OK, 30% chance of between 6 and 8 o'clock this morning. That's pretty much in the next, up to the next hour. Viz down to 6 kilometres. Doesn't say why, but I would imagine it's just haze or mist. The spot winds are 1,000 foot to the north of us, 130, 20 knots, 2,000, 140, 20 knots. To the south of us, 140, 30 knots at 1,000 feet, and 160, 35 knots at 2,000 feet. On the surface, we've got a 9 knot easterly at 10 o'clock this morning, and at 5 o'clock this afternoon, a 10 knots easterly, which is a little bit more south in it. But it's pretty much going to be like that throughout the day. The local Met Office forecast, they reckon 8, 9, 10, 11 knots throughout the day, so gradually increasing. East-southeasterly all day, gusting up into the sort of low 20s by mid to late afternoon. Temperature-wise, GFS are forecasting 16 to 17 centigrade in this area for lunchtime, with the dew point down around about 8. Right here or right now here at Lasham, we have 8 degrees centigrade and 3 for the dew point, so 5-degree split there. And if we have a look at the camera on the south side, that's looking back over towards the sort of northwest, crystal clear blue skies, plenty of sunshine. Unfortunately, not showing the windsock. But if we go to the cross section, we can see from SkySight that it's not a great cross section today. Again, it's going to be blue, weak thermals up to about 1,500 feet above sight, which is only 1,000 foot. And the potential flight distance from SkySight rather poor today. So a really good training day, not quite so good on the cross-country prospects. Top meteo, if we look at sort of 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, we'll start to get thermals up to about 2,000 feet, if that's above sea level. And it doesn't get much better throughout the day. This is 4 o'clock in the afternoon and it's barely improved. So yeah, quite a poor day, I think, today, soaring-wise. NOTAMs, there's quite a few close to Lasham, but they're the other side of the Odium mats. so we won't be going in there. So not relevant to us. Let's move on then to the local airfield briefing, and we will start with glider bookings and availability. So there's one K21 on booked flying all day with Ted Richards. Thank you very much, Ted. There's two K21s on the casual list, and we've got 7 people on the casual list with 2 instructors. It's Al Greensmith and Chris Manning. And of course, there's one K30 on trial lessons. And there is plenty of single seat availability. The simulator is available as per usual. We are awaiting a flight plan on a departure at 1 o'clock. Local, that will be 727 going out. And we are going to take a break for an advert about the Autumn Wave Camp, Deeside Gliding Club Raboyne. It's a great expedition. We're going out from the 4th to the 23rd of October. You can get details from myself, Evan or Barry, and you can book through the office. So the general situation today is high pressure, light southeasterly flow, weak soaring later in the day, set up on runway 09, normal ops, cables on the boom to the south side. Please be ready when the cable tug arrives. Do not land or taxi aircraft on the disused runways shown in red on the next slide, and please ensure you clean your gliders at the end of the day. So if there is any grid today, which I very much doubt, it will be 09 Grass North. Any self-launchers, park down the back end until you're ready to go, call on the radio. Winch launching off the grass on the south side, aero towing for club operations off the runway. And of course, left and right-hand circuits onto 09 Grass North and Grass South. So that's it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Please keep it safe, and I shall see you out there shortly.